My skit mocking billionaires and the stock market upset a male economist. So for no particular reason, I would like to recommend this book, Anti-Fragile by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. There are a lot of great things in this book, but in particular, Taleb explains how economists are worse than random chance at predicting the economy, and you should never listen to what they have to say. In particular, Taleb explains how we should never allow people who have no stake in outcomes to make decisions that affect millions of people. So unless an economist or a politician or the CEO of a megacorporation is going to be in a position where they will go hungry or lose their job if they are wrong, they should never be in a position to make a decision where you will go hungry or lose your job if they are wrong. But this is the thing that we see happen all the time. Economists are wrong at a rate worse than random chance, but they still get tenure, book deals, and speaking gigs. Politicians who listen to them get reelected, and megacorporations get government bailouts. While the average person can get very easily screwed by these decision makers, there are no real consequences for the decision makers. Nostalgia is the greatest of human weaknesses, second only to the neck, but they really don't make oligarchs like they used to. Up until very recently, people who had immense power also assumed immense risk. Julius Caesar was risking horrific crucifixion when he crossed the Rubicon, and he did end up getting stabbed to death. In general, the Roman patrician class did enjoy an immense level of power and privilege, but a lot of them meant violent and horrific ends because that was part of the trade-off. Harald Hardrada risked it all to conquer England, and he got tagged in the neck with an arrow. Even Napoleon Bonaparte would be physically present with his troops in battle. He assumed a high level of personal danger. That does not mean any of those men were good people, but it does mean that they had more integrity than any technocrat now. Amazon could cut 5,000 jobs tomorrow, leaving thousands of people without a way to make a living. And Jeffrey Bezos might take a hit to his net worth, that fake money I mentioned in my original skit, but his quality of life would be unaffected. There used to be a social expectation that if you were going to do something and reap a benefit from it, you needed to expose yourself to a proportionate level of risk. The Romans used to make people who built bridges sit under the bridges until everyone was satisfied that the bridge was safe. Airline pilots are like this now. If they screw up, they are just as screwed as their passengers. Small business owners are another example of this. If we make bad decisions, we lose our livelihoods. I am directly exposed to the risks of the decisions I make in my business, as I should be. But in our modern world, we now have this class of people, certain academics, politicians, high-level executives in megacorporations, who can make predictions and gamble while passing the risk of their actions on to innocent people. As Taleb says, people should have to eat their own cooking. And this means you should always have to face the consequences of your actions. And this becomes more important the more power you have. Like if you are making decisions about the economy.